Good afternoon. Nice to see you. So, in the meantime, with regard to my blogs of yesterday's, which I had shown you all on the infrastructure projects in and around the high tech city and the in orbit mall, there's large infrastructure projects which I would like to discuss on the facility management and the property management services, which is my expertise. So, in the meantime, I hope you get to do what you would like to do things and want to do today. So, and I would like to take you on a journey uh, with regard to this topic in terms of property management, facility management. There are a lot of infrastructure projects coming up, you know, in large numbers, and with the huge amount of real estate availability in Telangana, Hyderabad. So there's a lot of opportunities for companies migrating and looking out for space. And of course, there are a lot of surplus properties available with the real estate companies. So, the point number one I would like to emphasize is facility management for these properties are a very key uh, component. You can see a key area where everything comes under one roof, and these things need to be taken care of by the developer or the promoter of these properties who are building these large infrastructure facilities, campuses, offices, and towers, and hotels, and things like that. So, facility management plays a very, very key role in terms of allied services. Your allied services, in terms of day to day requirements, it could be uh, the security, the housekeeping, the electromechanical services, the landscaping, the garden area which needs to be taken care of, the elevation of the building, the facade, the glass cleaning, and also the soft services of a facility which is put into place, which takes care and caters to the employees' requirements on site or the office. It could be anything from the day-to-day wants and needs of an employee working in his office, and he's taken care of in terms of having the right connectivity of the Wi-Fi, the network, you know, his calls being answered at the security, at the gate or at the reception at the front office, uh, his food, the cafeteria, the type of food he gets. So an employee also looks at all these things, in terms of administration, HR, uh, which needs to be taken care of by a facility management company that is being outsourced to maintain these properties. So these properties could be hotels, these properties could be resorts, these properties could be software companies, IT companies, hospitals. So every area of expertise have their own SOWs. SOW means scope of works, and SOPs means scope and procedures in place. So having these prospective structures coming up, and the need of the eye is human resources. Without human resources, the human resources are the tools of today for maintaining these projects. So the human resources is a very critical area in the day-to-day management of properties. It's a very vital area that takes care of the needs of you know all uh, the amenities that are provided are in the building, are in the infrastructure, and you need key people to manage those properties. It could be semi-skilled, it could be highly skilled. You have generators, you have air conditioners, you have towering plants, you have swimming pools, you have the landscaping, you need gardeners, you have the housekeeping over there, which need to take care of the general cleanliness and hygiene. You need to have the CCTV people, the networking people to take care of all your CCTV cameras, the security in place, to have the checks and measures at the gate, or 24 by 7 patrolling these areas with proper scope and measures that are needed for a facility. So when I see these huge massive properties coming, the first thing that comes to my mind is, why isn't there uh, employment to cater to these uh, huge glass monuments that are coming up? Why is there you know shortage of manpower? Are you paying these people the right remuneration, the right salary that needs to be taken care of, to take care of these projects, which is a key point which needs to be discussed. It's like saying you have a proper chef and you get the better food on the table. So it's the saying is, you have the proper people around you, you get better work done at these campuses or at the office. So it's always you pay 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 well to get work well done. And my concern is that uh, with lot of these companies that are being outsourced, when you have multinational facility and property management companies that are coming in, so I think there's a lot of scope and for employment in Hyderabad, provided these spaces are filled up and they are occupied. But looking at the happenings in the US, where the head of the department says that I don't want to outsource work to India, any IT work to India. So again, the question mark comes, like, how would any work be done in India or any part of the state in India without work coming from the US? Spaces have to be occupied, employment has to be generated. So there's a lot of thought process that goes in. If somebody is trying to stop outsourcing work to India, and then companies who are managing work, offshore work or the overseas, for instance US or Australia or Canada, wherever the majority of US work comes to India from their outsourced work. So everything comes to a standstill, and that is little bit of a concern today, because I keep reading the news and I'm updated with things happening. So I don't know, we need to just wait and watch and to see what's going to happen, because there's a lot of employment that is going to get stalled. A lot of employment is going to get stalled, and with infrastructure coming up every day in and around high tech city, everything is going to be uh, you know uh, reassessed, has to be reassessed. Real estate has to be reassessed. Employment has to be reassessed. Outsourcing work has to be reassessed. So all these things matter a lot. So that was my concern, and I done a tour yesterday. Sunday, went around all these properties, having a look at high tech city and these huge glass buildings that are coming up, and yeah, it all looks good. It all looks great. Hyderabad is a happening city now, and the government of Telangana hopes to make Hyderabad one of the best cities in the world, in comparison with Singapore, Hong Kong, and the UAE. So let's see in the next decade what happens. So this was my area of discussion in terms of property and facility management, where it's a very critical area, and it's in the need of the hour to maintain these properties. And I think there's a lot of employment to be generated, provided these offices, these spaces are being occupied by companies to manage outsourced work and to manage clients from there. So that is what I wanted to bring to you. So I think I'll get back to you if I have any more further updates. In the meantime, I would like you all to stay tuned with my channel, and and hope you get the things to do what you want to do today by the end of the day. Until then, we'll meet up. Please do like and share and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching.